Next on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6, another brush fire burning very early in the season here in the Tri-Cities. Tonight, we're talking about how to protect your home as fire season ramps up. Stacy?
And we had 80 degrees yesterday at this time. We're down in the 50s right now. Big weather changes and all the details coming up in your First Alert weather forecast.
Plus, we are taking a closer look at a series of devastating fires in the Yakima region, all of them under investigation right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner.
And I'm Austin Reed. We are continuing to follow developing news after regional fire agencies spent much of the afternoon battling this fire that took over the old camping site in Columbia Park Trail. It happened just before 2:30 p.m. when the Kennewick Fire Department responded to a call for help on Columbia Park Trail. The flames did get close to State Route 240 and caused lane closures. However, traffic is moving at this hour now. Crews on the scene told us that somebody was arrested in that same area at the same time, but it is not 100% confirmed if this was an arson case. However, firefighters do say there have been a number of fires in that same area over the last couple of years.
It has certainly been the case that we've had some fires that have occurred in this area under the cover of quite a bit of brush and trees. Some of the fires are undetermined, others potentially suspicious. So certainly there is a concern that maybe a transient population maybe in the area. Certainly something to investigate.
No buildings were damaged. By around 3 p.m., though, the Richland Police Department brought their drones out to figure out the footprint of the fire to further assist fire crews in putting the blaze out. Some fire crews will be on scene the rest of the night to put out any hot spots and watch out for any embers. Nobody was hurt.
Now, Austin, you were out there earlier today. It looked really breezy as you were there live covering it for us.
And the good news is it wasn't very hot or sunny, but yeah, the winds were picking up, and it is middle of the week now.
It is, and I think part of the wind is coming in from that cold front that Stacy's been telling us about.
That's right. Hard to believe it's spring break and we have a winter storm watch going on right now for the Blue Mountain area. That is in place officially beginning tomorrow evening, but we are seeing snow in the area. So heavy snow possible up to 12 inches by Saturday. So welcome to spring break. Here's your First Alert radar. There's that snow we're talking about already falling in those upper levels of the Cascades. We've been seeing some lightning strikes south and east of La Grande this evening. Now let's reminisce about yesterday. I can't let it go. It was so beautiful. It was 80 degrees at this time yesterday. That was our sunset. Let's fast forward to this morning's sunrise. Big change, and you see the clouds moving in from the south, and that is the different change of our weather pattern. That was our sunrise this morning at 6:31. Right now, 52 degrees on our Dust Devil spy cam because I've been spying on all the activities going on at Dust Devil Stadium tonight. We'll have more details coming up on that. Not bad, a little bit chilly out there though, 52 degrees, and the winds are blowing right now at 10 miles per hour. Austin, Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacy. We're seeing these big fires start to spread earlier and earlier in the year. They're also spreading very close to neighborhoods.
Yeah, this morning, our Monique Ledesma spoke to fire officials about how you can protect your home from wildfires.
A defensible fire space is a barrier between your home and a natural vegetation that comes into contact with your property. I spoke with Brad Andrews, a Bank County Fire District 4 official, and he says these are the different types of defensible fire spaces.
There's moonscaping, where you pretty much have rock and little vegetation on your property, but it doesn't have to be that extreme. Lawns and green, well-watered plants are also considered defensible spaces. Minimum should be about 30 feet. That's going to be 30 feet of non-combustible materials. That includes fire-resistant plants and well-watered green lawns. There's not really a wrong way of building a defensible space, as long as you're following the key points of keeping combustibles away from your home and having that barrier that goes 360 degrees around that property. You're keeping in line with the model of a defensible space.
Wildfires can spread quickly, even in neighborhoods, as we saw last year when a fire threatened homes near Zintel Canyon in Kennewick, which is why Andrew says having a defensible space is significant to when it comes to protecting your home from fires. And he says the sooner you get to work creating that barrier, the better.
Without a defensible space, you're really at the mercy of the fire behavior, which is affected by weather. Typically, if there's not a defensible space, it's going to really have, your home is not going to have any protection should wildfire come in contact with that area.
It's not just wildfires. Andrew says this time of year, even controlled burns can get out of hand, like we saw this week in Pasco. If you're making plans to burn bush or yard debris, make sure you check the local burn restrictions. Reporting in Kennewick, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Good reminders there, Monique. Thank you. To find out what rules apply in Benton County, you can go to the Clean Air Agency website. We will have that link on our website for you after this newscast, applevalleyNewsNow.com.
And a follow-up tonight, a Yakima playground that was rebuilt specifically to defend against wildfires burned from the inside out last week. Some parts of the McGuire playground on the Yakima Greenway did survive. Greenway officials say the fire destroyed the northeast section, which is the largest part of the playground. But firefighters were able to save the smaller section to the south, including the swings and the tot lot structure. They've done some cleaning in the burned area. They've fenced it off, but the rest of the playground opened back up over the weekend.
So people can enjoy the south end of that playground. It's much smaller, but it's still there and in good shape, and people can go out there and enjoy it.
Now, firefighters say they do know the fire was human-caused, but it's not clear whether it was intentionally set or an accident. Greenway officials say they're hoping to gather community leaders and stakeholders together sometime in the next month or so to discuss their options moving forward. And the deadline is approaching for wildfire survivors of the Gray and Oregon road fires over in Spokane County to apply for FEMA assistance and loans. That deadline coming up April 20th. So disaster recovery centers are open in Medical Lake and in the town of Elk to help people navigate the system in person. Last month, a FEMA official said it's sent out nearly $3 million so far to Spokane County fire victims. FEMA encourages people trying to get assistance, be persistent, and visit those recovery centers in person if you need to. Now, a home fire happens every 88 seconds in the United States, according to the National Fire Protection Association.
Yeah, Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us Yakima County has the second highest risk of home fires in Washington state.
Dozens of people have lost everything in house or apartment fires over the past month in the Yakima Valley. And due to the nature of house fires, there's no telling how many more people might end up in the same situation by the end of the year.
It's usually photos and mementos or family heirlooms that are lost that are the biggest concern. And then, of course, pets. People are oftentimes distraught over that.
A couple lost their home in Tampico over the weekend, including their pets and all of their belongings.
There was so much significant damage to the property that the investigator was unable to find a origin or cause, so it's unknown.
60 people displaced after an apartment fire in Yakima early last month, with the cause still unknown. Plus, a playground burned down last week on the Yakima Greenway, and a structure fire in Tieton over the weekend.
Fires aren't always connected. I mean, accidents happen, equipment overheats, there's a lot of different variables and causes to all the different fires, but all of these appear at this time to just be random acts that occurred.
One that could happen to anyone.
You've got a home with electrical in it, you've got heating appliances, you've got cooking appliances. If you like to burn candles, that increases your risk. If you smoke, that increases your risk.
But he says being prepared can help mitigate the damage.
The best bet for homeowners would be to be fire safe and then make sure they have working smoke detectors on every level of their home so they can be notified early of a fire.
If you can't afford a smoke detector or you're unable to install one by yourself, the American Red Cross might be able to help. We have more information about that on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. Reporting from the Yakima newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Thanks, Emily. And we are talking about a big change in the weather, a winter weather advisory that Stacey Lee is tracking as we head towards the weekend.
But there's a taste of summer. It's Fan Fest night at the Tri-City Dust Devils. Our Monique Ledesma will check in with a live report next on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
April is Home Run Riches Month at Legends Casino Hotel, where you're guaranteed $1,000 just for stepping up to the plate, with a chance to round the bases for 10 grand. Just play with your Legends Rewards card, and you could be called a pinch hit on Thursdays and win thousands of dollars. You don't even need a complicated contract or sleazy agent to bet on our team. Hey, better, swing better. Come play Home Run Riches all April long at Legends Casino Hotel.
The average family throws out $1,500 of food every year. That's a lot. Imagine what you could do with extra cash. There are simple ways to reduce your food waste and increase your savings. It starts with a plan and ends with a little creativity, like turning your unused food into something new. Get tips to reduce food waste and make your dollar go further. Know the cost. Use food well. Visit the website to learn how.
You work hard for your money, and now you can get money back on state taxes you already paid with the Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals, like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
I'm Richard Karn, and I love my hose. It ain't those old hoses. This is my hose. The new Pocket Hose Copper Bullet, now infused with real copper, so your water is always clean and lead-free. Just turn on the water and watch your hose grow and grow. And when you turn off the water, away it goes. Our new inner tube uses 3 layers of high-strength latex on the inside. Then it's wrapped in a new polymer filament jacket, 3 times stronger than the other hoses. But my favorite part of our new hose build? The oversized, easy-to-grip fittings. Get the super light 25-foot Pocket Hose Copper Bullet today for only $29.99. But wait, call now and get our copper spray nozzle with our exclusive thumb drive free. This is an exclusive release of our newest Pocket Hose. Order now.
Call 1-800-960-2081. That's 1-800-960-2081 or visit copperbullet.hose.com. Order now.
Springtime in the Northwest, a great time to get outdoors. But a pop-up rain shower or blowing dust can change your plans.
No matter where you live in our part of the Northwest, trust Stacy Lee and Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Always on your side.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Well, it is feeling a lot less like summer today than it did yesterday, but that is not stopping the fans heading out to celebrate the Tri-City Dust Devils.
Yeah, I got a sneak peek behind the scenes earlier, and it looks like there's a lot of people out there. FanFest just getting underway tonight. That's where we'll find our Monique Ledesma. Monique, how's it going out there?
Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Austin. Yes, I'm live here at the Giza Dust Devil Stadium. Let me tell you, this cold weather is not holding the Dust Devil fans behind. Take a look behind me. It is packed in this stadium. And I am joined here with 2 Dust Devil fans. Hi, what are your guys' names?
I am Colin Mesner.
And Marissa. So what made you guys decide to come out and be a part of the FanFest thing?
Well, we love this team, and as a matter of fact, it's the minor league team of one of my favorite baseball teams, the Los Angeles Angels. So go Angels. And also, plus, I like free stuff.
I mean, who doesn't?
What he said.
And I see you have a hat with players' autographs. Did you get that hat here?
Yeah, I bought it here over at the team store right over there. And I got this ball.
Oh, nice.
Which has a whole bunch of signatures as well.
So I see you got a lot of signatures going on everywhere. So out of all those signatures, what player is your favorite player?
That's a hard one, you know. I mean, I like all of them, but it's just short.
Oh, all right. Do you play baseball yourself?
I used to, not anymore.
And what are you guys looking forward to in this season?
Well, I mean, a great season. You know, hopefully get to the playoffs. You know, see some of these guys go up into AA, AAA, maybe even majors. Yeah.
What are you looking forward to this season?
Good games.
Good games. And what do you guys like most about coming to the games out here?
Watching, being with people that I like my parents and stuff.
And you?
Like bringing friends and hanging out with them.
All right. Well, thank you guys for allowing me to interview. If you can see right behind me, the Dust Devil mascot is behind me, and I'm live reporting here in Pasco. Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now, sending it back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Monique. Looks like lots of fun out there. Now, changes are coming to Hood Park in Burbank this spring. The work has already begun on 2 new fishing docks at the Hood Park ponds. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers says those docks will make it easier for people with disabilities to fish in the ponds. They were donated by the Union Sportsman Alliance, and the docks, we're told, should be finished and ready to go sometime next month.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Yeah, big change in our weather since yesterday. If you remember, we were at 80 degrees yesterday, 52, quite a drop, 28 degrees cooler tonight. Winds at 10 miles per hour and our sunset tonight at 7:29. And this is, well, the beginning of some active weather. Here's the weather pattern for the next couple of days. Of course, we had that low pressure move in that brought us the cooler temperatures coming down from Canada. Cold air and rain has been through the region. Tomorrow, this ramps up even more rain showers. You'll see it kind of moving south and then north again. That is kind of the weather pattern, so kind of a swirling pattern. We'll see rain showers through the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, and snow showers pointed right at the Blue Mountains. So right now there's a winter storm watch in place. It will probably become an advisory tomorrow. We're predicting up to 12 inches of snow by early morning on Saturday. Once that starts, it's going to continue on and off for the next couple of days. That could impact travel on I-84 or anybody heading into the Blue Mountains, maybe to a cabin or some recreational activities since it is spring after all. Let's take a look at Futurecast. This is what we're seeing tonight. Most of our showers are going to stay east of the Tri-Cities, foothills of the Blues, Walla Walla, Pendleton. Here's where things continue overnight. Tonight we'll see those rain showers continue. The snow starting to ramp up there just south of Pendleton. Tomorrow morning we could see a nice big band of showers coming through down the lower valley of Yakima into the Columbia Basin. Here's those snow showers coming right up from the Dalles. Some of that impacting the lower elevations, mainly in central Oregon, but heavy rain showers possible. We could even see some snowflakes just outside of Sunnyside across those hills out there, and more showers continuing. Then we'll see another big band of snow building up out here. Look at the heavy rain heading right towards the Spokane area. We could see some thunder and lightning out of that. So very active weather pattern and unsettled for the next couple of days. More showers as we get into our Friday. Walla Walla, Tri-Cities, Connell, heavy rain on I-90 and more snow showers for the Blues. So again, we could see up to a foot of snow there this late in the season. Temperatures around the area elsewhere, we're in the 40s right now in Walla Walla, 45, 52 Tri-Cities, and Yakima, 46 in Ellensburg. So quite a bit cooler than we saw yesterday at this time. Here's our temperature trend. We're going to actually trend below our average of 63, a good 10 degrees below it in the Tri-Cities, finally inching back up towards our average and then hitting those warmer temperatures again beginning Tuesday as we'll see a ridge of high pressure moving through the area. 60s for the first part of next week in Yakima. Also Walla Walla actually dropping down into the 40s. Pretty chilly on Friday, getting back to more normal temperatures Monday and Tuesday. So tonight look for cloudy skies, scattered showers mainly in the foothills of the Blues, east of the Tri-Cities, but we'll see those showers start to make their way into our area by tomorrow morning. So look for some chilly conditions in the morning to start the day off. By the midday, we'll be in the 50s. Mountain snow will start. And here's what's happening for the next 7 days. Some pretty unsettled weather right into Saturday, but then we gradually start to climb. And yes, it's there. That solar eclipse everyone's talking about happens on Monday. We'll have lots more information about that coming up beginning tomorrow. Here's what it looks like in Walla Walla and Hermiston. We're going to see those showers there as well with active weather, and hopefully back to the 70s it looks like next Wednesday in Hermiston. Austin, Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacy. And tonight we're talking about efforts to reduce food waste.
Yeah, it is something that the State Department of Ecology is working on right now. Details next at 6.
KFC saucy nuggets are dripping. Choose from honey sriracha, Georgia Gold, Nashville hot, Korean barbecue, or sticky chicken. KFC saucy nuggets, 10 for $5.99.
Touch this drip, nah, touch this.
Right now, there's just so much happening in our world. So much at stake at the start of every morning.
Making sense of it all, that's not always so easy.
And that's where we come in.
Good Morning America. We want you to know every morning.
We're right here, and we got you.
With our new grocery outlet app, you can see the store's inventory.
So you guys really have mangoes in stock?
Yep.
Huh. Well, what about frozen pizza?
Here they are.
Fresh salmon.
Too easy.
Coffee.
Yep.
See what's in stock. Download our app. Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pai gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest 16-page savings book. Pick up a copy in-store today. Save $30 on a Nextgrill 3-burner gas grill. Member priced at just $149.99. Planters jumbo-size cashews and deluxe mixed nuts are $4 off, now just $17.99. Plus save on Ball 12-count pint-sized canning jars and lids. Find these savings and more in our latest savings book at Bi-Mart. Northwest employee-owned for 20 years.
The news you care about most is news that happens close to home.
At Apple Valley News Now, our coverage focuses on Yakima, Tri-Cities, Walla Walla, and all areas from the Blues to the Cascades.
Families, schools, safety, plus so much more.
We got it covered. Plus, we'll tell you what's on the way and how it will affect you and your family.
On air, online, and mobile.
We're Apple Valley News Now, and we're on your side.
We're on your side.
We're Apple Valley News Now, always on your side.
What's bothering Archie?
Politics.
What the Supreme Court says ain't got nothing to do with the law.
Goldfish. Come on now, I draw the line on goldfish.
All in the Family, Sunday night at 8 on Me TV for Yakima and the Tri-Cities.
The Cantina Chicken Burrito isn't just for late night, because it keeps it light with slow-roasted shredded chicken and finely shredded purple cabbage in a freshly grilled tortilla that's not shredded. Introducing the new Cantina Chicken Burrito, only at Taco Bell.
Welcome back. Today, Second Harvest held a mobile market in Kennewick, but it had a secondary mission. Volunteers prepared to hand out food to hundreds of people between 11 this morning and 1 this afternoon. But the State Department of Ecology was also there as part of their Use Food Well campaign. They're hoping to fight hunger by making sure that food isn't being wasted. And the experts tell us everyone plays a part in this, from businesses all the way down to individuals.
And we find that we all actually have a part to play and that there's no single generator of food waste in Washington. And so that is why we are launching the Use Food Well Washington campaign, is to really show that we all have an opportunity here and it can actually be fun. Maybe there's an added value food recipe that you can try with your family, or maybe you can do something fun with the money you save just by reducing that food waste from happening to begin with.
So the Washington State Department of Ecology Food Center is partnering with Second Harvest, hoping to help Washington cut overall food waste in half by 2030. That is just 6 years away. Amazon says it's cutting hundreds of jobs from AWS, its web services, the department that deals with Amazon's cloud. Now, this is not the first round of layoffs that Amazon has announced this year. The company also cut hundreds of jobs from Prime Video and laid off about 5% of the Audible, audiobook, and podcast service workforce. Amazon says those cuts are necessary as they are planning to optimize resources. Well, coming up, the FDA has now approved an app to help treat depression. We're going to explain how it works next.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
When you've been representing accident victims as long as Alan has, you develop a certain sense of confidence and expertise. Word spreads. People know and trust you. Insurance companies take you seriously. It takes hard work to earn a good reputation.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Weeknights on MeTV. Watch Andy Griffith at 8, The Beverly Hillbillies at 9, and Green Acres at 9:30.
MeTV for Yakima and the Tri-Cities. Broadcast channels 35.2 and 42.2 and on Spectrum Channel 182.
Navigating a real estate transaction can be overwhelming, from finding the right property to navigating the closing process. That's why a successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process, an in-house marketing team to maximize your home's exposure, transaction coordinators to ensure accuracy throughout the transaction, and a network of local industry experts. With Windermere on your side, you can have peace of mind and confidence in your real estate journey.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
Does your phone have the Apple Valley News Now app? With top local stories, first alert weather, and an easy way to enter our contests. Make Apple Valley News Now your go-to information app. Search and download on the App Store or Google Play.
Want to drive?
Really?
Most of us agree our roads are safer when we put away our phones. But we still have some people to reach. So spread the message. And set the example. Because that's how we make the road a safer place for you and your loved ones. Together, we get there.
Prosser Memorial Health board-certified pediatricians Dr. Dennis Moore and Dr. Gary Podolsky care for newborns through age 18 and are now accepting new patients at our Grandview and Prosser Clinic locations. Their services include wellness exams, school and sports physicals, and treatment for common childhood illnesses. To schedule an appointment for your child, call a Prosser Memorial Health Clinic near you or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Stop thinking, let things happen, and be the ball. Better yet, see the ball with K2 Vision RLE. K2 Vision RLE. No readers, glasses, contacts, or cataracts.
When you need legal help for your injuries, you don't need hassles. You need someone who knows his way around the courtroom. If you've been injured and want to know what your rights are, call 735-0546. Call now. They're waiting to help you.
Back now with a health alert for you. The FDA approved a video game to treat ADHD last year, and now they're signing off on a prescription app to help treat depression.
There's an app for everything, right?
Apparently.
It's called Rejoin, and the company that makes this app says that it's intended to be used alongside antidepressant medication. It's not a replacement. They say you're supposed to use the app for 6 weeks and go through a series of brain training exercises. The advocates say you could think of it as physical therapy for your brain. And the company says this is not just a wellness app because it has to be specifically prescribed. They're hoping to make it available later this year, but it's not clear yet how much that's going to cost you. Now, it is National Walking Day, a great way to lift your spirits a little bit. If you've still got time to take a stroll this evening, we know getting those steps in any day of the year is one of the easiest ways to improve your health.
It sure is. The American Heart Association started National Walking Day. They say a 20-minute walk every day can benefit your heart and mind. They recommend getting a group together or heading out with your pets. During the day, if you work remotely, you might be able to go out for a walk during a meeting. And perfect timing this evening. Doctors say going for a short walk after dinner is especially good because it can help with digestion.
Well, you are going to want to bundle up if you head out for an after-dinner walk tonight. Maybe grab the rain gear.
Yeah, Stacy Lee is tracking some wintry weather all across parts of the region. Her first alert forecast is coming up.
Plus, with kids at home spending time online during spring break, we're hearing from police tonight about how they're working to fight child predators who are hiding behind computer screens. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
It's the big story we've been tracking tonight. Yet another fire burning through parts of the Columbia River Park near State Route 240.
Yeah, let's take a look at the video. We saw a lot of flames and smoke earlier today as this fire spread very quickly. Crews from Richland and Kennewick both responded because of where the fire happened, and the breezy conditions didn't make their jobs any easier. The fire is under control at this hour, but crews will be out monitoring for quite a while to come, making sure the fire does not start spreading again. The investigation will continue.
That's just, you can see the wind kind of blowing that smoke around. It makes it very, very hard for firefighters and drivers as they're on State Route 240.
Yeah, so Stacy, how's it looking as we are getting closer to the weekend now?
Now our winds appear to be calming down, but we have a winter storm watch. Don't forget about this on the way. We're actually seeing snow this evening across the upper elevations of the Blues. We could see up to a foot of snow by Saturday. That's, well, it is spring break, right? Here you go. This is what's happening. There's that snow that I'm talking about falling. Lightning strikes, not so much in our area, but it is possible. This is a very unsettled system. It's moving up from the south, but we have the cold air coming down from the north. Those meet together and cause lightning. 52 degrees, Legends Casino Sky Cam. Our winds are light at 10 miles per hour, but we will see some blustery winds on and off throughout the evening and through the next couple of days as these systems pass through. So cloudy with gusty winds tonight, thunderstorms possible, scattered showers tonight, mainly to the east of the Tri-Cities out towards the foothills of the Blues. Heavy mountain snow over the next couple of days, and our temperatures overnight tonight, well, they're going to be on the chilly side, especially in Ellensburg and Yakima. We're going to be in the 30s there. We stay in the 40s tonight, Tri-Cities, 30s in the foothills of the Blues. Lots of details to get to in your first alert full weather forecast. Austin, Alyssa.
Stacy, we will see you in just a few. New developments in the case of a man charged with killing 4 University of Idaho students in 2022. Brian Koberger's lawyers say there is no way to assemble an unbiased jury if the trial is held in Latah County, where the killings happened. Court documents show that Koberger's team hired a consultant to conduct a survey. They're saying that the survey shows the community is biased against Koberger. The judge in the case has now ordered both sides not to contact potential jurors in the community. They are back in court tomorrow to discuss whether the case will be moved out of the county.
A Benton County mental health counselor who's charged with killing his girlfriend last summer is no longer allowed to practice in Washington and will not be allowed to get his licenses back in the future. The Benton County Sheriff's deputies responding to a call to this Kennewick home on July 9th of last year found 38-year-old Jenna Olafson's body on the back patio. They arrested 38-year-old Michael Smith, who also lived at that home. Now, he's been charged with second-degree murder. He's currently in the Benton County Jail on $1 million bond. He's scheduled to go on trial in June. The Washington Department of Health, though, says Smith confessed to the murder, and in February, the department revoked his licenses, saying he will have no right to reapply. Now, with spring break this week for most students in our area, sex trafficking is a concern. It's something we've covered in depth over the past few months, and investigators say it's not really kidnappers in white vans anymore.
No, it's a different kind of thing. The Richland Police Department is now keeping a very close watch on the web for any offenders during spring break. We spoke with Detective Matt Nelson, who says they are working new cases as we speak. Nelson works hand in hand with the National Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force program. A number of local cases have recently been solved. Richland PD says that's thanks to a new commitment for 2024, more education.
The big thing is just be involved in your child's life. Sometimes in cases, where a child has been contacted online and groomed by a predator, we find that the parents aren't aware of what's occurring, and kids are way more technologically savvy than the adults are,
For 2023, in just the Tri-Cities, close to 90 cyber tips have come in. And get this, according to the latest numbers, as much as 80% of child sex crimes in the United States begins on social media.
Tonight, the FDA is facing a lawsuit over delays in banning menthol cigarettes. The FDA has been slowly placing more limits on flavored tobacco products, but menthol in many cases has been exempt. Now, a group of civil rights and medical organizations announced a lawsuit this week saying the FDA missed its own already delayed deadline to ban menthol cigarettes. That was supposed to happen before the end of March. It didn't. Neither the FDA nor the White House had an immediate comment on that lawsuit.
Today, President Biden held an event at the White House alongside Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, highlighting the work his administration has done to lower healthcare costs and pledging to continue that effort. This comes as President Biden is facing some backlash for the way that his administration has handled the deadly violence in Gaza. That has now resulted in 7 aid workers being killed.
Yeah, and former President Trump is facing ongoing legal battles. A judge today refused to delay his trial on hush money payments during the 2016 presidential campaign. That trial is set to begin later this month.
While both Biden and Trump are their presumptive party nominees in the current presidential election, tonight Julia Benbrook reports voters are showing their concerns in the primaries.
Almost any path to victory will run through several swing states, including Wisconsin. Back in 2016, former President Donald Trump secured a win there by fewer than 23,000 votes. And then in 2020, President Joe Biden won by fewer than 21,000 votes.
I came to office determined to uphold the duty that gets us through one of the toughest periods in our nation's history. And we have.
Wisconsin primary voters are now sending both Biden and Trump a message. More than 47,000 Wisconsin Democrats, that's roughly 8% of those who went to the polls, marked uninstructed at the ballot box, largely in protest of Biden's handling of the war in Gaza.
If they won't listen to our calls or our emails or our letters, then they better listen to our votes instead.
Trump also faced pushback as he continues to try and reach more moderate voters.
A vote for Trump is a vote to save Wisconsin, and it's a vote to save your country.
In Wisconsin, more than 76,000 Republicans, that's roughly 13% of those who voted, cast their ballots for his former primary opponent, Nikki Haley. Another former opponent, Ron DeSantis, and uninstructed brought in about 30,000 votes combined. Reporting in Washington, I'm Julia Benbrook.
Now, Washington's primary, of course, happened last month, and all of this comes to a head later this summer. The Republican National Convention is coming up in July. The Democratic National Convention follows in August, and those conventions are when the two major parties will officially choose their 2024 candidates.
The Federal Communications Commission wants to bring back net neutrality rules. That's the rule that says all internet providers have to treat all websites the same. The FCC removed net neutrality during the Trump administration, but now the chair says they will vote on bringing it back at a meeting later this month. The FCC chair said that the pandemic proved that broadband is very essential. All right, we are talking about a return of wintry weather for the rest of the, well, really the first weekend of April.
First weekend of April, yep. Stacey Lee is talking about those details next. Plus, we're introducing you to a local pet in need of a home. He is so friendly, he's been named after one of the more charming Will Ferrell characters.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with the product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the rain and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency.
Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is a sign you'll want in your yard.
You were nominated for Volunteers Count, and you won it. You've got yourself a $1,000 donation from STCU.
Very rewarding. It makes it all worthwhile.
She was just the perfect person.
Please tell us a story of someone you believe is making an impact.
Dishwasher on the fritz. Laundry giving you fits. A water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Race towards big wins at Wild Horse Resort and Casino during the $125,000 Derby Dash for cash and prizes. The track comes alive with over $13,000 in cash and prizes every Friday and Saturday. Pick your lucky horse, jockey your way to victory, and ride away with up to $700 cash. Then join us Saturday, April 27 for a $15,000 grand prize. 3 winners will race towards the finish line, and the winner takes home $10,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
I've been with US Cellular for years now, and I think I'm their biggest fan. So they asked me to tell you about their special customer event, Us Days. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers, like up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone. So I said, if I'm gonna be on TV, do you think I can get hair and makeup? And I even got a manicure too.
Introducing Us Days at US Cellular. Exclusive offers just for our customers. Get up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone.
Tempur-Pedic designed the Ergo Pro Smart Base to help you fall asleep more easily. It's the only smart base that features our exclusive soundscape mode that synchronizes a gentle massage with relaxing sounds to help you drift peacefully off to sleep.
Get a free $300 gift when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Whether you're an active person that wants extra supplemental movement, maybe you want to keep your legs active while you work, or you wish to support your therapy at home, or you just want to build strength, increase your mobility, flexibility, and boost your circulation, Ellipse was made for you. Power-assisted exercise that frees your mind to enjoy your favorite seated activities. Just plug it in, place your feet, select your speed, and relax. Ellipse does all the work for you. Call now and order Ellipse.
Welcome back to the area's only local news during the 6:30 half hour. It's now time for Operation Best Friend, the best time of the week. Tonight, we introduce you to Eddie the Elf.
Well, just like Will Ferrell's character in Elf, he's big and happy, and he wants to be best friends with everyone.
Hey Tri-Cities, this is Monica from the Tri-Cities Animal Shelter, and out of the over 60 dogs that are currently calling the shelter home, I brought a very special pup named Eddie the Elf. He is estimated to be 2-year-old pit bull terrier mix that was picked up as a stray in Richland at Columbia Point, and he's been calling the shelter home since December 2nd of 2023. And he wants to be best friends with every dog that he meets, every person that he meets. He walks wonderful on a leash. He tends to be a little bit mouthy, so he would benefit from some training as well as some socialization. Otherwise, he is just an all-around great dog. He is the kind of dog that wants to curl up on your lap, in the couch. He wants to go for car rides. He loves to go for walks. As soon as he's done getting his walks out and his energy out, he just wants to go and curl up and be cuddled. And he tends to have a pretty high prey drive, so a home without those distractions would be best for him. Otherwise, he loves all the dogs, doesn't matter if it's male or female. Same thing with humans. I do have a quote from Eddie's favorite volunteer. When the party's over, Eddie will be right back to start it all over again. His best friend is actually Black Sabbath, who is featured on Operation Best Friend in the month of February, who is also still currently calling the shelter home. So if you're looking for a friendly pair that gets along wonderfully, Eddie the Elf and Black Sabbath are your guys. Whoever does adopt Eddie will receive a $50 gift card to Paws Natural Pet Emporium for $50.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And those are sure some cute pups. Go to our website and check out that story. All right, 52 degrees on our Legends Casino Skycam. If you recall yesterday, this was an 8 and a 0. It was 80 degrees, so 28-degree temperature drop in just 24 hours. Winds are light at 10 miles per hour. Our sunset tonight at 7:29. Let's take a look at temperatures elsewhere around the area. It's cool pretty much everywhere. 40s right now in Ellensburg and Cle Elum, low 50s in the Yakima Valley. As we move over toward the foothills of the Blues, we're already down to 39 degrees right now in Dayton, 45 in Walla Walla, so much cooler. And the weather pattern, well, it's changed. So we've got this trough moving through, low pressure that brought us the colder air and the rain, cold air coming down from the north. So it's kind of swooping in a pattern. It's going south and then coming right back up to our region, picking up moisture out of the Pacific, and that's going to bring the snow and the rain through the area. We're going to see the heavy snow possible in the lower elevations, think Madras and Bend, that area. Rain in the Columbia Basin, and then we'll see snow showers developing over the Blues. In fact, we have a winter storm watch for the Blue Mountains, and that is going to be through early Saturday morning. We could pick up to a foot of snow over the next couple of days. Heavy snow could impact that I-84 corridor beginning Thursday night into Friday. That's when we're expecting the heaviest activity from that system. Let me move out of the way. Let's look at our future cast. There's those showers pretty much staying to the east of Tri-Cities tonight, but we will get wet in Walla Walla. We'll continue to see pretty active weather. I've been seeing some thunder and lightning out towards La Grande area. This is our rain coming up from the south again tomorrow morning. We could see some showers from the lower valley into the Columbia Basin. Heavy showers across I-84, and check out the snow. This is that lower elevation snow that we're talking about across the Simcoe Highlands. Here comes the heavy rain showers by early morning, heading up towards the Yakima and Kittitas Valley, wrapping around, bringing snow to the Cascades. No advisories or warnings there. This is the spot we're keeping an eye on. That's where we're expecting most of the heavy snow over the next couple of days, right in through Saturday morning. More showers as we get into our Friday morning. So very active weather pattern for our spring break in the next couple of days. Temperatures tonight down in the 30s, another chilly one. For tomorrow, those temperatures stay pretty low, pretty much like today, in the 40s and 50s through the area, with showers scattered through the area and mountain snow. Let's plan things out a little more in detail. We'll see those showers pretty much through 4 o'clock in the Yakima Valley. Winds staying fairly light through the day. Tri-Cities, we're going to see those showers on and off, decreasing as the day moves along. Winds between 8 and 10 miles per hour. Walla Walla looking at showers pretty much all day, 70 to 80% chance. Winds remaining fairly light there as well. And Hermiston will see those showers start to diminish later in the afternoon, with our temperatures once again, or our winds, I should say, 8 to 9 miles an hour. Here's what it looks like on that 7-day planning forecast, unsettled through Friday. Could even see a couple remnants of showers on Saturday. The warm-up starts into next week. Don't forget about the big eclipse on Monday. The whole world's talking about that. Walla Walla and Hermiston with some showers scattered through the region. Things starting to warm up beginning Sunday, and hopefully, here it is, on Wednesday, we'll see those temperatures back to the 70s. Still to come, our viewer photo of the day. Alyssa, Austin.
Thanks, Stacey. Well, bird flu is making a return in the United States. That could have a big impact on your grocery bill.
Yeah, we are taking an in-depth look at what's going on next here at 6:30.
6 o'clock, bogey. Did you say burger? Because I can go for a burger. I'm not talking about burger. Roger that. Fire now.
Need burger? Get burger! Spicy Western Bacon Cheeseburger, only at Carl's Jr.
Navigating a real estate transaction can be overwhelming, from finding the right property to navigating the closing process. That's why a successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process, an in-house marketing team to maximize your home's exposure, transaction coordinators to ensure accuracy throughout the transaction, and a network of local industry experts. With Windermere on your side, you can have peace of mind and confidence in your real estate journey.
Buenos dias, I'm Eddie Garcia and we're building this house.
Hey, I'm Tanya Galvez. I work at Par Lumber, and we supply Eddie with all the materials he needs.
Par, your total home building source since 1930. Go where the builders go.
What are you gonna build?
If your family is anything like this, you need quality floors from Empire today. Like durable carpet with built-in stain and pet protection. tough wood laminate with a scratch-resistant finish. Or waterproof vinyl plank floors. Even bath time is no match. And when life happens, Empire backs every floor with great warranties. Quality floors you can count on. Save $350 on your next project. Call this special number now.
1-844-254-8536.
Furniture legs can scar your floors, costing you a lot of cash. Now there's Ruby Sliders, the new chair leg covers that protect your floors, prevent scratching, and slide with ease without all the noise. They fit snugly on both size legs and glide across any floor. Now you can move even your largest furniture with no effort at all. Regular felt gets worn and easily falls off, but Ruby Sliders feature an ultra-tight nano-weave material attached with an industrial-strength adhesive to the cover, so they're built to last. Plus, they're ultra-flexible and conform to most sizes. They'll protect any kind of floor, from hardwood, laminate, ceramic tile, and more. Call or go online now to get Ruby Sliders for as low as 99 cents with free shipping. That's right, free shipping. This offer is not available on Amazon, so order now.
Call 1-800-701-0426 or visit rubysliders.com. So call 1-800-701-0426 now.
Springtime in the Northwest, a great time to get outdoors. But a pop-up rain shower or blowing dust can change your plans.
No matter where you live in our part of the Northwest, trust Stacy Lee and Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Always on your side.
Oh boy, look at that Carl's Jr. burger. Bacon, jalapenos, beef, cheese, bacon, beef. $5 on the app? What? Another burger. Lettuce, cheese, melty, delicious pickle. You gotta be kidding. Barbecue sauce, strip, crunchy onion rings. $5? I'm burger rich. Need burger? Get burger.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Well, just as egg prices were starting to balance out after the last round of bird flu, we have a warning tonight. We could be back on that roller coaster.
So the biggest fresh egg producer in the United States found the virus in one of its flocks. There's no vaccine for birds, so they had to take drastic action. ABC's Tim Pulliam has a look at how this could have a nationwide impact.
Cal-Maine Foods, the largest producer of fresh eggs in the U.S., says chickens at its Texas plant tested positive for bird flu. The Mississippi-based company says it destroyed about 3.6% of its total flock, including 1.6 million egg-laying hens after the discovery at their facility in Palmer County, Texas. The company saying in a statement it's working with federal, state, and local leaders to mitigate the risk of future outbreaks while ramping up production at other sites to minimize disruption to its customers. Sick birds were also found at Herbruck's Poultry Ranch in Michigan. The company says the facility is being disinfected and sick flock has been separated.
What we need to know most is that this is a relatively low risk to the general population, and it's incredibly contagious between animals. And now that we have this human case here in the United States, senses and precautions have been heightened.
The case comes just days after state health officials said a person was infected with mild symptoms of bird flu following contact with cows.
The patient reported something called conjunctivitis, which often includes redness or itchiness of the eyes. And the symptoms of this influenza can be very similar to the typical influenza that we see.
The mammal-to-human case marks the first known case in the U.S. of this version of bird flu, according to federal health officials. The CDC says there is no evidence of human-to-human transmission, and the virus has not adapted or changed to infect a human.
The CDC has said the risk to human health from this outbreak is low. They're continuing to monitor and will continue to coordinate with relevant agencies and officials. This is, when it comes to the public health of the American people, we take that very seriously and we'll continue to track this.
Tim Pulliam, ABC News, Los Angeles.
According to the USDA, there are at least 11 positive cases of bird flu in cows nationwide. This includes cattle in Texas, New Mexico, Kansas, and Michigan.
All right, in slightly more cheerful news, we are talking about your forecast. We're going to have your viewer photo of the day when we come right back.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with a limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the rain and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let M&M Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is a sign you'll want your yard.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Let's get scratching. Let's get scratching.
People don't really realize how much of an impact the feet have on the rest of the body. A lot of times people with knee pain, there's really nothing going on with their knee. The issue is actually stemming from the foot. So now we're predisposed to hip pain, low back pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that when the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy, you're gonna feel better, and you're not gonna have to spend so much time worrying and thinking about your pain.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Make your first move with battery power made by Steel. Right now, save $50 on select Steel battery trimmers. Real Steel. Find yours.
Are you looking for a bank that has traditional values and modern solutions? Are you looking for a bank that is member-owned? Are you looking for a bank that leaves a lasting impact on the community? I've got news for you. You're not looking for a bank. Belong to something better. Join Hapo Community Credit Union, where you are more than just a member. Visit hapo.org to join today. Where do you credit union?
Hello to all our viewers in the Pacific Northwest. This is your special invitation to watch Live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now, KView, Channel 42, and CAP, Channel 35.
ET and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back. So we've been talking during the break. The Powerball drawing is tonight.
I've got mine.
Stacy's ready.
I'm ready. Now, the drawing hasn't happened yet, but if you didn't get a ticket, it's too late. They cut it. I found this out the other night. They cut it off at 6:45. So.
But then we went 39 drawings without a winner, so it's
lucky
still up
number
there.
40 could be the winner.
There you go.
All right, but what are we looking at for the forecast tonight?
Well, first, let's take a look at our weather photo and get happy about this. This is from Julie Hummel, Sunset North Pasco a few days ago, but look at that storm cloud there.
That's unusual.
And you'll probably be seeing stuff like this over the next couple of days because it's pretty stormy out there. But thanks, Julie, for sharing. All you need to do to get your weather photo on the air is that little QR code right there on the side. Go up there with your camera, click a picture of that. It'll take you right to the landing page. You can load your photo there. Real simple to do. Or you can just go to applevalleynewsnow.com and click on the weather tab. Let's talk about tomorrow's weather. It's going to be a wet one. Have your rain gear and your coat because we're back to those 30-degree temperatures in the morning. It's going to be wet definitely for the kiddos at the bus stop all through the area. So expect showers on and off in varying degrees throughout the day. Winter storm watch for the Blues. We're going to be keeping an eye on that definitely for the weekend. I know people are still out and about doing things because it is, after all, spring.
It is.
And it's spring break, but the weather turns suddenly. I feel like we're back to February again right now. So,
well, you know, one final blast for the skiers. That'll be good.
Yeah, that's true. We are going to get some pretty good snow up in those ski resorts. So overall, try to stay dry tomorrow, and just going to be a little bit chilly for the next few days.
All right. So hopefully nobody put those jackets away yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you at 11.
We're back tonight at 11. Of course, you can always find it latest on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com.